There's so many times that you've been in the bedroom and like after you've gone and you say, "Game over."
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch a Movie. I'm Mike!
Jay! I felt like
and we want to see you in the Octagon on Sunday night!
Hulk Hogan knows!
Ooh, woo!
Ric Flair, I don't know why you're here.
So, new news today, yesterday, the day before, 4 days ago, 8 days ago, who knows, but Saw is coming back to theaters, and we wanted to talk to you guys about it because, well, there was Saw, the final chapter, and that was supposed to be the final chapter because they named it the fucking final chapter.
But it never is in Hollywood.
Never. Jason goes to hell, Jason's dead, H2O, Michael gets his head cut off. It never fucking ends because there's money to be made.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I mean...
Now, normally, typically, with situations like this, like if it's Michael Myers, I'm fucking pumped. Yes, another Michael Myers movie. Jason, another Jason movie.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
All that shit.
So, yeah.
With Saw, it's kind of different because so many of the sequels, like, I mean, and granted, those other sequels sometimes were really bad.
Actually, it's weird though. If you watch, I watched Saw. I watched them all, but it's weird. Like Saw 4 or 5, it actually got pretty good. Like I don't know, it was weird. It took them like a couple of movies, but once they started getting the intricate design and plot lines, it wasn't that bad.
You're lying.
That's what. Yeah.
So, but they said it was going to be over, and you knew it wasn't going to be, and it's not. So now we have Saw Legacy coming down the pipeline. Which, by the way, I always thought that would be a badass name for a Rocky sequel.
Saw Legacy.
Rocky Legacy.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh yeah.
That would be amazing. Born Legacy, even. It's a great title, but it's probably going to be a shit movie.
I was gonna say if Rocky called Saw Legacy, he takes on Jigsaw.
But here's why it's going to be a shitty movie, in my opinion. It's because we don't know much about what's going to happen. We just know that they're going to do it. It's going to be called Saw Legacy, and the guys that are who is it? Let me see. The problem is that the guys who are writing it, it's Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger. I've got the Goldfinger for your butt.
Oh my God! No.
Yeah, it's those two guys.
I bet he's an amazing person that checks your prostate.
And hey, give everyone a chance. Like, give anyone a chance to write movies or whatever. Who knows? It could be the greatest fucking thing of all time. But these guys are the guys who are responsible for such movies as Sorority Row and Piranha 3D. So this
they should award Academy Awards. I mean, what?
This tells you one thing and one thing only. We're going to stick to one song and one song only. It gets the people going. Is that they're not looking to make this scary again. They're not looking to make it riveting again. They're looking to make it a typical, what is it, the 8th movie in a franchise, and make it funny and make it stupid and ridiculous and out there, and maybe it'll be like amazing on like this kitsch fucking meta level where they're making fun of it, but you're getting comedy horror movie writers to do a movie and you're going to call it Saw Legacy? I just feel like if you're going to do Saw Legacy, don't reboot the franchise, because it's too fucking soon anyways. Don't reboot Saw, but try to make a movie that scares people.
I think that Saw, the first one was amazing. I mean, it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it was still a great, like, ingenious, like new kind of take on the horror franchise. Yeah. But with this kind of thing, hiring these kind of guys to write it, I am a little nervous about it. But then again, I have some hope, because sometimes even people that have wrote shitty ass fucking movies can sometimes shit out of gem. And it could be, you know, these guys could be fans of the series, and they want to really bring it back to what it was going to be originally and what it was. Because I thought Saw 1, I think Saw 1 was good enough to just be a standalone movie. It didn't need anything else extra added onto it. It was scary, the fact that if you do some bad shit, some guy in a pig mask going to pick your shit up, and you're going to be like sawing your foot off. And we don't want that. But I just thought, I just think that it's possible that they are, you know, they're fans and they can make a really great movie. But obviously the guy that played Jigsaw is not going to be back. I mean, if it's called Legacy, it's going to be somebody else that's taken up the mantle of Jigsaw, which I'm assuming because it's called Legacy for a reason.
Who knows?
And that's the way it's going to go.
Who knows? But the thing about it is, and like you said, to give these guys a fair shake, those movies that they've done in the past were supposed to be horror comedies. Like, if this is supposed to be, if they want to take this seriously and actually try to make it scary, if it's supposed to be that, then maybe these guys could write the greatest fucking horror movie of all time for all we know. Because the movies that they did before were supposed to be shit comedy horror movies. So I give them all the credit or whatever, but for the people who hired him to hire him, they're not looking for anything serious.
I mean, is this really considered a remake, though, or is it a sequel?
No, I don't think it's a remake, because they had people pitch that. They thought about doing that idea. They thought about rebooting it, which is fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah.
Why? God, no, why? Don't ever try to reboot that.
Yeah, but they're already looking at rebooting a lot of movies that came out in the early 2000s. So I have faith. I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to give these guys a chance.
I'm going to give it a chance, too, and I think, who knows, it could be great. It could be amazing. Like, what I would do with the franchise, personally, is if you're going to do anything, I would either make a pure sequel to it and just try to make it scary, picking up off where the story left off. But if you're going to reboot, retouch, redo anything, start with Saw 2. Start with Saw 2, pick up where Saw 1 left off, and try to wipe out that canon the way X-Men Days of Future Past did. I think that's the only way to do it, unless you're going to make a pure sequel and make it fucking scary. Like you said, a copycat, like you call it Legacy, it could be a copycat, somebody picking off or something like that. But either or, I mean, I'll be excited for the movie to come out, even if I think it sucks ass. And I'll go watch it because I look forward to critiquing it and saying why it sucks ass. So I'm happy about it, but I'd be
as much as you
way more excited if they got somebody like a serious horror writer doing it.
Yeah, well, at least Juan's going to be executive producer, which is good.
And Lee Wano. It's weird, even though most of those movies ended up sucking ass, I do kind of miss, like, every Halloween, a Saw movie coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of fun, even if they suck.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
We'll see.
It's been absent for a while.
Yeah, we'll see.
But again, it's Saw, right?
Yeah.
It's whatever. But why do they get this attention for Saw, but we can't get a goddamn Michael Myers fucking movie? Are you fucking kidding me?
Apparently it's really hard to make a movie about a guy who dresses up in a mask and kills people on the cheap. So what do you guys think about it? Do you think it could be good? Where do you think they should take the franchise? What do you think about the Saw franchise as a whole? Comment down below. Let us know. I'm Mike. He's Jay. We're on Instagram. That link's below. We're on Twitter. That link's below. It's just at Watch the Movie if you don't want to read. And we're doing all sorts of crazy shit. So we love your faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some wham up in you. Danny Glover style.
God damn it.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.